Hello everyone, my name is Natalie Ohanis, and today my presentation is going to be on gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is also known as GERD. A study from the National Institutes of Health shows that GERD affects roughly 20% of the US population. GERD is often thought as a simple acid reflux, when in actuality it is a mild acid reflux that happens at least twice a week, or in some cases are more moderate to severe acid reflux that happens at least once a week. According to the Mayo Clinic, GERD happens when acid from the stomach often and repeatedly flows back into the esophagus, which is going to be the connecting tube from your mouth to your stomach. At the end of your esophagus, you have muscles there that create the lower esophageal sphincter, also known as the LES. Now, here you can see your stomach, and at the top you have your esophagus that connects to your mouth. And then right in the middle, you're going to have your lower esophageal sphincter, and as you can see in this picture, it is open. And then in this picture, you can see how it looks when it's closed. Now, the LES opens when swallowing to allow food to enter the stomach, and then closes back up to prevent any backflow of the gastric contents. The LES can be weakened over time due to many factors. This weakening is often referred to as transient lower esophageal sphincter relaxation, or the TLESR. Now, imagine this balloon is your stomach, and it is filled with acid that's going to be represented by colored water. And this acid is produced to break down food, and that is known as digestion. Now, at the neck, where my fingers are placed, this will act as the LES, and the straw would represent the esophagus. Now, when my fingers or the LES is relaxed or weakened, causing it to open, the colored water or the acid flows into the esophagus. Now, when this happens often and repeatedly, that is what is known as GERD. There are many common signs and symptoms of GERD. One of the symptoms would be a burning sensation in your chest, and that is commonly called heartburn. This usually occurs after eating and may worsen at night. Other symptoms may include chest pain, difficulty swallowing, regurgitation of food or sour liquid, and the feeling of something stuck in your throat. For those who are more affected at night, they may present other symptoms such as coughing, laryngitis, and disrupted sleep. Some conditions that cause GERD would be obesity, pregnancy, hiatal hernia, or delayed stomach emptying. This would be the example of the hiatal hernia. As you can see, it is between the lower esophageal sphincter and the opening to the stomach, causing the sphincter to remain open. There are also risk factors that can aggravate or cause GERD, such as eating large meals, eating late at night, trigger foods like fatty or fried foods, smoking, alcohol consumption, caffeine consumption, and even certain medications can cause it. Most treatments for GERD would be over-the-counter medications such as antacids, lifestyle changes, avoiding certain foods that trigger GERD, and surgery in very extreme cases. Over time, GERD can lead to or cause other complications such as esophagitis, which is the inflammation of the esophagus. Now, this chronic inflammation of the esophagus can cause esophageal stricture, which is the narrowing of the esophagus. And that's what that would look like. And this narrowing makes it difficult to swallow. The inflammation can also cause esophageal ulcers, which are open sores in the esophagus. and that would be the little bumps here at the bottom, the arrows are pointing to. And these can make it painful and difficult as well to swallow. And GERD over time can also increase the risk of esophageal cancer. My resources for this information was from the Mayo Clinic and the National Institutes of Health. Thank you.